Today is my linebacker tier rankings, and I am very excited to bring it to you because I'm a big fan of linebacker play. I've been wanting to do a bunch of linebacker videos on this channel, but I've been waiting for the right time to do them. As we're getting closer to draft season, you're probably going to see a bunch of them. I know I have a Jihad Campbell video planned for this week already, so you're going to hear me talk a lot about in depth on him here in a bit. But I'm just excited to talk about one of my favorite positions to watch on the football field. And in tier 1, because I just want to get straight to it, I have two players. I have Jalen Walker as my number 1 overall rated linebacker. I know a lot of people have him as an edge. To me, he is a linebacker that can come downhill, that has some tools to drop back in coverage, needs to work on it. But to me, he's just a linebacker that you just want to use. He reminds me a lot of an Ernest Jones on kind of steroids. I think he's got potential to be a better player than Ernest Jones, and Ernest Jones is a really good player. My second guy, and he's also in tier 1, would be Jihad Campbell. Jihad Campbell is someone that's going to be a linebacker that can move around, can be a Sam, can be a Mike, has potential to be brought down, play a little edge position, but I would mainly have him as a Sam linebacker. He has great coverage ability, and I believe he's going to be a green dot at the NFL level. He seems just to have that cerebral ability with the game. Now we get to tier 2. Tier 2 is probably a little different than everyone else. My first guy in tier 2 would be Chris Paul Jr. from Ole Miss. Chris Paul Jr. doesn't have the traitsy ability that you maybe want in a middle linebacker in modern NFL. He's not going to be the burner that goes all around the field, no. But he's a good football player. He is very, and I would put this in the same way because I'm going to mention him again, Matt Milano. He has a similar game style to Matt Milano, which very much leads me to thinking the Buffalo Bills are going to draft him. And there's a second guy that reminds me, but he's in tier 3. We'll get to him in a second. Now, my fourth-rated linebacker, and he'd be in tier 2, would be Carson Swishinger. Swishinger, I haven't watched a ton of, but when I have watched him, he has very much stood out to me. Even on games I'm not even watching UCLA Bruins, when I was watching Oregon and Jordan James to do a video on him, I very much noticed Swishinger playing the rushing lanes extremely good. And for me, that's something I very much want in a middle linebacker, is someone who can fill the lanes. Also someone that excelled in special teams play. He was on the kick coverage for UCLA, which is a big positive for any draft pick that they can play special teams, because as a rookie, you're probably going to be required to do that. And he has good tackling ability, wraps up very solidly, is a very talented player, and he'll eventually get a video at some point on this channel. I'm just not there yet. I haven't planned out to him. And then we go to my tier 3 guys. And by tier 3 guys, I mean tier 3 guy, because there's one guy I have here, and his name would be Sean Doleck from Buffalo. Sean Doleck, he does not have traits. Let's just get it out of the way. But with what he does have is production. Within the first quarter, I had heard his name, I think it was 6 times already, of him being involved on a tackle or breaking up a play. He was everywhere. He may not be the fastest guy in the field. He may not be just this overall quick, twitchy guy. But he is at the football. He just has the nose for the ball. I've watched him pick the ball off. He doesn't run the fastest, but man, he is hard to bring down because he just has that fight. He has it. I don't exactly know how to describe him, because you watch him, you probably look at other guys like, well, he's not going to make it. He doesn't have these raw tools everyone else does. But he just has the undying spirit, and it's something that just works for football players, especially middle linebackers. If he's just a third linebacker on a team, it wouldn't shock me. But man, this dude has a chance to be an NFL starter for a long time. He's a good tackler, wraps up good, knows instinctually where to go for the football and passing plays, is good in coverage, and just gets his head downfield and makes plays. If you're wondering why I'm so giddy talking about him and probably spending more time on him than anyone else, because I don't know if I'll make a full video on him, because strictly, I don't expect it to do great views. That being said, he's one of my favorite guys in this class because he just has that never say die attitude, the I'm going to get to you, I'm going to tackle you, you are going to remember me. And if anyone hears his name and is like, I haven't heard of him, look up Sean Doleck. Just do yourself a favor, clear out 10, 20 minutes, look up Sean Doleck. You're going to fall in love with him, and you're going to be pounding your fist on the table for your team to draft him. He is that fun to watch. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like this video, I'd appreciate it if you hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, please. And hey, if you'd share this, I'd greatly appreciate it. Uploading NFL draft content every weekday up until the NFL draft. It's a fun time. I mentioned a couple videos I have planned here, and maybe at some point I do a Sean Dolik video because I do love him as a prospect so much. But hey, if you just want to watch more content, draft content by me, there is a playlist on the screen. It has a whole bunch of videos. It has some mock drafts. It has a lot of player breakdowns. It has some of my other tier rankings. And if you want to see my most recent upload, that's also on the screen there. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.